YG. Anybody else?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Steve.
YG, since coming into the Catholic faith, do you think the Catholic faith addresses racism, some of, what really is on the front burner in today's society about social justice? Do you think we've got those answers? And if you do, where would you point us to find those?
Well, I think, and I'm going to be frank, okay? Even though my name's not Frank. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. I think on a lot of issues, the church leadership has let us down on some things. I think they swing way far over here and only see things in one lens. Now, one thing I push back on some of the faith leaders in Georgia, I say, of course there's racism, of course, and there's people who, white folks don't like black folks. I said, but you know something? There's a whole lot of black folks that don't like white people either. I said, if you are going to address racism, we need to address all of it. We need to look at all of it, because there's a sickness, and if people cannot find a refuge and cannot find the truth in the church, ain't no way in hell they're gonna find it out here in the street. Okay, that's where the indoctrination is coming from. That's where the divide is, because we can't talk to each other. Because we got too many people up high telling us one thing, white people are evil, and they are dominant, and they are here to make sure you don't ever have anything. And then you got on the other side, those black people ain't nothing but criminals, thugs, and gangsters. They ain't never gonna be anything. They're your enemy. They're gonna rape our daughters and they're gonna kill our sons. That's all they do. That's a problem. And the issue is, when I was addressing critical race theory with the Forsyth County School Board, I said, the problem is not the children. The problem of race is us, Generation X and up. We have put our own brokenness. We have put our own hurts. We have put our own issues on things that have happened to us in the past, and now we are pumping this poison into our children, both white parents and black parents. So, and if the church does not want to address this issue, well, the church ain't a building. The church isn't the leaders. The church is us. And so we take it to the people and we address it in our own homes first, by calling out the BS of our own nature and our own failings, because it ain't just racism. It's domestic violence. It's treating people poorly anyway, because we push this garbage into our children. And until we can sit here and look ourselves in the eyes as Generation X and up, because we are the ones that command the society right now. The greatest generation, they're older and they're passing away. But it's us now. If we can't answer that question for ourselves, then there's nowhere in the world a church organization can do it. There's nowhere in the world a politician can do it. It starts with self-accountability. And that's my answer to that, to this whole race issue. Racism will go away when we decide it go away. But until we do that, and if we still want to hold on to these biases, these twitches of this hatred, it ain't going anywhere. It's just lip service, like a lot of politicians. Like I said, look you dead in your face and sit here and tell you one thing and get on TV and say something, but when they get into private, it's completely different. I know that was a long way of going around that question and answering that question, but it's called self-accountability. And that's what I do. Even when I saw it in my own children, I said, how did they start feeling that way? Maybe because when I was younger, I was saying some stupid stuff I didn't need to say because of my own hurt from what people have done to me, like that Catholic dude who raped me. Maybe it's because of my own issues. Maybe I need to speak more about that white guy who stopped in a freaking Rolls Royce and didn't have to stop for anything and prayed over me, and skin color didn't matter because the skin is so thin that a piece of paper can cut it. It's irrelevant. But what's important, what I start teaching my children, is right here, and right here, period. And my godmother, Dr. Alveda King, says, We are not about races. We are one race, the human race. And her uncle, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., said it's not about your skin color, but it's about content of character. And when I decided to make that a part of my walk and my journey, then guess what? My children decided to do that as well. We have to lead by example. That's it. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much for the message.
Yes, sir.
Pleasure, my friend. The best of luck.
Man, you better give me my hug, bro.